I want to start off my comments this morning with recognizing Andy. The City of Austin has issued a Distinguished Service Award in his honor for his 10 years of patriotic service in the U.S. Navy, for his bravery and commitment to the safety of the Austin community throughout his 9 years as an officer with the Austin Police Department, and for his selfless decision to allow others to live on through organ donation. Presented to him this date, signed by the Mayor, Steve Adler, with all of the council members signing on. Thank you to Mayor and Council for that honor. Law enforcement, as a profession, is one of the noblest endeavors a person can choose to pursue. There are those who question why someone would want to be a police officer, especially today when it's just so hard. For those of us who perform this duty, you know that it takes a special person to be a police officer. The sacrifice that comes with service, time away from your family, the stress that comes with the job, and in some tragic cases, the ultimate sacrifice that many have made in order to keep the public safe is an explanation that is difficult to put into words. But for those of us who put on the uniform, there really is nothing else that we can see ourselves doing. Many attempt this noble endeavor, and only a few are accepted to put on the uniform and the badge, to swear the oath to protect their community, and of those, fewer still reach the pinnacles of our profession. For 9 years, Lewis Andrew Traylor, Andy, to his friends and family, served the Austin community with honor and distinction as an Austin senior police officer. Andy was a bit of a living legend with the Austin Police Department. He was a leader on his shift who absolutely loved the job of being a peace officer. Assigned to night shift, Andy had the chance to move to days after a few years. He moved and quickly discovered that day shift was not for him. Too slow. He enjoyed the quick pace of night shift, and he transferred back to nights in a busy patrol sector. And he sought out the high priority calls because those were the ones where people needed the help most. And he truly embraced the public safety effort. His patrol shift is being recognized for their outstanding work in 2020, and specifically that they exhibited great efforts in finding illegally owned firearms on the streets of Austin. Andy alone located and seized over 40 firearms during this time, making the citizens of the city that much safer. Andy earned Officer of the Quarter honors 5 times from 2014 to 2020. I'm not sure we've had another officer do that well. It's very rare. But who he was, who he truly was, it's not about accolades or recognition. It was about his compassionate nature to be a guardian of the community. Andy was a loving husband, father, and friend, and he cared for others. He cared so much that even in death, he gave life to others through the donation of his organs. According to the Bible, John 15:13, greater love has no man than this, that he laid down his life for his friends. And he gave everything he had so that others could be safe and could be well. Make no mistake, Andy was all in with everything that he did. Whether it was his family or his career, Andy didn't know how to do anything other than 100%. His passing is a tragedy in the truest sense of the word. There's no making sense of it, no way to allay the grief that is felt by his family. And we are all his family. We are all hurting. Making sense of it, no way to allay the grief that is felt by his family. And we are all his family. We are all hurting. Grief never ends, but it does change. It is a passage, not a place to stay. It is not a sign of weakness nor a lack of faith. It is a price of love. We so loved Andy that we pay the price of grief. And that love will carry all of us, especially Melissa and their children, to the next chapter. Melissa, your strength and grace over the last week and a half has been inspiring. You're an amazing wife and mother and an incredible human being. Andy was as blessed to have you as you were to have him. You will remain strong for the children, and we will be here for you, always and without falter. I know that any words that I or others may offer will be incapable of providing sufficient solace during this difficult time. But please know that we pledge our undying support to you and the family, and we will always be with you. We will honor Andy's sacrifice by leading our lives as an example for others to follow. As a family, we will be there with the children as they grow and help them to manage their grief as well. While we will never get over the loss of Andy, we will all learn to live with it. We will heal and rebuild around the loss that we've suffered. Andy's name will be etched on the memorial walls at the APD Training Academy, at the State Memorial, at the Texas State Capitol, and at the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial in Washington, D.C. We will honor him and ensure that his sacrifice is not in vain. Future generations will see his name and appreciate what he gave for this community. And while he's gone today, his life and service will never, never be forgotten. God bless you, Andy. May you rest in peace.